Developers, welcome to my channel. So in this video we are going to learn how to create a columns using Bootstrap 5. So guys, let's get started. So first step, we are going to the Bootstrap website, and here we are going to search for any columns. So if you search for column or grid system, it's the same. So let me search for grid, and here it shows with the grid and columns. Okay, so now before getting started, we have to include our uh, so we are going to import all the CDNs of this bootstrap. So for that, we are going to on this introduction, and here we have the CDN links. So we just scroll and copy the CSS link, done, and again the JS link, I mean the script tag. Let's copy, get back and paste here. So now we are set up with the Bootstrap. So here the font changed, and it's because of the Bootstrap CDN link. So now guys, let's move on the grid and columns. So grid is nothing but creating the columns in our Bootstrap 5. So here they have given an example. So you can use this way and create the columns. So now let me just directly start here. Here we go. And let's start with the container. So container is nothing but giving space in the right and left side of the page. So let me just show you by adding one simple border. Let's go back, refresh, and here you see that border has come, light border. Let me give some padding inside that container, and you can see that border also. Cool. So now guys, let's focus on the columns. So to create a column, you have to create the container first, then second is a row, and then your columns comes. So column comes here. So call one, and if you copy and paste, call 2 and call 3, and now see the output. Here you see that 3 columns has been divided, but I wanted to see the borders between the columns, not on the container. So you can just remove this border from the container and add the border on this column, so we can differentiate that. Refresh, and here you see all the 3 columns has the border. I want to give the spaces between these 3 columns. So for that, you can just add G-4 and refresh. Okay, it's not G, I think it's gap. So if you refresh, and here you see the gaps between all the 3 columns. So guys, same way you can increase till 5. The gap should be 5, and also the column is max limit is 12. So let me just show you and refresh. So here you see this is the 12 columns. If I just increase more 3 columns extra, then you will be able to see. I think yes, it is going on. So they have upgraded in Bootstrap 5. We can just add on. Let me again see here. It goes on adding the columns. If you want to give specifically, I want column 3, column 4, like that. So you can just add this classes. Let me show you here. In this column MD, I mean column 4, and here column 4, and again column 4. So what happens here? Let's see that. Refresh, and you see this. Okay, so column 4 here, column 4, and column 4 goes in the next line. Why? Because of it's because of the gap. So let me remove this gap, and it stays in the one line itself. Refresh, here you see it stays in one line. So what I was telling is that we have a limit of column 12. Okay, so we are dividing in one row, we have 12 columns. So if you divide it by column 4, 3, then you are going to divide it by 12. Okay, so it works like that. So guys, I think it's clear now, and if you want to learn more in detail, please comment below so I can teach you on all the medium size, laptop size, desktop size. All those commands are given here. You can also follow in this columns documentation. As you see, uh, let's scroll below. So here they have given the column 4 example. What about MD? Let me control F and find that hyphen MD. Okay, they have not shown the example, but we can utilize that. For example, if you want on the laptop size column 4 and on the mobile size column 3, so this way you can define it. Okay, and if you want on the desktop size as 6, so you can use column LG and 6 this way. Okay, but it works very fine on the mobile, I mean laptop view. It's the same process. So here you see, uh, it is understanding this as a desktop page because the screen is two size. So if you remove it, here you see it's column 12, and if you inspect and minimize, let's refresh, here you see the column 333, it has changed. So guys, in this video that's it. Let's continue next video with new topic. Thank you so much.